Hey, fellow YouTubers, JJ the Trucker coming to you still from Tucson, Arizona. I'm still here. It's been 10 days since the initial incident. I know it's been about a week since I updated you guys on what was going on. So, sorry about that. I kind of thought I had made a video in between, but I guess I didn't. My bad. So anyways, let me get you caught up on what's going on. So I'm still in Tucson, actually staying in Casa Grande, or as they, of course it's Arizona, so they can't pronounce, Tucson right, Tucson, or Phoenix, they call it Phoenix. So they don't call it Casa Grande either, they call it Casa Grande. Why? I mean, not even Casa Grande. Casa, which indicates it's Spanish, because that's Spanish for house, and it should be Casa Grande, but nope, Casa Grande, or Casa Grande, excuse me, Casa Grande, Arizona, and of course we're still on standard time. They don't do time zone changes out here either, so yeah, communicating with everybody across the different time zones. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, wait a minute, nope, Mountain Standard Time, so it's Pacific Daylight Time. So I'm in the same time zone as Nevada and California and the West Coast now, even though I'm in Mountain Time. Arizona, gotta love it. Weather's been pretty nice though. I will say that. I mean, we've had some rain. It's a little chilly last couple days, but warming back up again pretty soon, so that's good. So, let me fill you in on what has been going on. So, went ahead and went back for that doctor's visit. I told you, so first of all, if you don't know what's going on, definitely pause this video right now and go watch part one, my last video, the Ouch, I'm Hurt video. That way I don't have to recap it for everybody else who's already seen it, but please definitely go watch it. And make sure you stick around on this video, or make sure you come back to this video and stick around to the end, because I need your guys' help with a little bit, and I'll tell you why and how you can help me if you want to, so please. So, here's what's going on. Change hands here. Whew, all right, arm's getting tired. So I'm in my mom's car. My mom's over here, but she doesn't want to be on video today. Something about her hair. I don't know. Anyway. She's resisting smacking me, I could tell. Anyway, so staying in Casa Grande, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away. My mom is here, and she's staying in an RV park in Casa Grande. We are going to be moving down to Tucson in the next couple days, so that's good, because yeah, this hour and a half or hour and 15 minute drive back and forth to this urgent care down here in Tucson, not exactly convenient, but is what it is. It's not a comfortable ride. So let's see, I came back to this urgent care 3 days after the video that I gave you guys last, and saw a different doctor. This doctor, much better than the first doctor I saw. This doctor is familiar with sciatica. He's got sciatica issues himself. So I'm leaving his name out of it for obvious confidentiality there. But yeah, he's much better, much more personable. And all that stuff. He was kind of surprised that the other doctor had me come back in 3 days instead of a week. He says a week is the normal follow-up time. So, yeah, I talked to him about a few different things. Concerned that the paperwork that was given to me said, yeah, return to work, but you're on this opioid medication that you're not allowed to drive on. Plus, you can't do all the work restrictions. It's like, I can't do my job. He goes, exactly. We know that's we can't really, say, no, you can't return to work, but we can, we understand you really can't. So we're giving you all the restrictions and all that stuff. So it's very clear you can't do your job functions. So I was like, okay, all right, that makes sense. All right, so let's continue on with that. Um, so, it was still a pretty brief visit and everything. We talked about a few different options. Talked about prednisone, which is a steroid anti-inflammatory. Opted not to do it. Opted to keep me on the muscle relaxers and the Advil 600s to see if they were working, and basically going on the week. I can tell you at that point, the Advils definitely felt like they were helping. The muscle relaxers, not so much. So they are technically an opioid, but they're one of the new ones. They're very weak. It's not habit forming, which is good. I do appreciate that. It's not one of those, that you get addicted to. But other than making me groggy, that's all it was doing. So I was on it for, I think, a couple days and just felt so groggy, and then couldn't really sleep at night. And so I stopped taking them during the day and just was taking them at night to get some good sleep. And yeah, it really didn't make much of a difference not being on them. So I talked to the doctor last week about that, and he said, yeah, that's fine, no problem, that's kind of standard. And that's why we talked about the prednisone, to see if that would help with the inflammation and bringing it down. But overall it wasn't, I was still feeling the pain, when sitting for a long time or moving in a certain way. But it wasn't excruciating pain. So it was just very uncomfortable. But sitting for a long time was definitely uncomfortable. So a lot of lying down. So anyways, he said, yeah, all right, we'll keep you on the same regimen. We'll check back in a week, see how it goes. So here we are a week later. And I'd been feeling the same until Monday night. Now here we are, we're on Wednesday. Monday night, I came on, we're in an RV park. And went over to one of our friends, my mom's friends. We're in their RV and would sit down on their bench. It was padded and everything. I didn't even think about it though. Just plopped down. Padding was not very thick. It was wood underneath, and bang, just that lightning hot pain all the way down to my toe again. I did not feel good. Actually fell to the floor when that happened. So yeah, that was not great. I will be honest, not a shining moment for JJ right there. So yeah, they helped me up, got me back to my mom's rig, into bed, took muscle relaxers, and just all day yesterday, Tuesday, stayed on the muscle relaxers all day and the Advil. And again, not thinking the muscle relaxers are doing much. So yeah, today feeling a bit better. Walking with a little bit more of a limp than I had been in the last week. But feeling, a little bit better. So today's visit, we talked a little bit more. He is gonna. So he took me off the muscle relaxers because they're not really doing anything. He's gonna have me do a few days of prednisone. I think it's a 5-day regimen. And that, if you're not familiar with that, it's a steroid. It's the one where you take like 5 pills on the first day or something like that, maybe 10 pills or something like that, and it will keep you awake all night long. I've taken this a couple times before, and yeah, there's no sleeping the first night. You are just wide awake. And then after that, it gets better, but it kind of throws me off my sleep schedule. But at this point, who cares? It's not like I'm working. So I'm gonna try that and then follow up in a week. But he's also referring me to an orthopedic specialist. Good, because it's been 10 days, 9 to 10 days, and no improvement. So no real significant improvement. So but there's a catch to all of this. I'll switch hands again. So got to my insurance company, spoke with them, had a conversation with the adjuster, who said that a specific form needs to be filled out, and normally it's done when you go to these urgent cares or these doctors and everything, but since I'm in Arizona and not in Nevada, they don't know about this form, so she sent me this form to send, I got to fill out part of it, doctor fills out the rest, gets submitted, and everything should be fine, right? So I get all that done. I receive a phone call yesterday from NextCare saying, sorry, we can't fill out this Nevada form because our doctors are not licensed to work in Nevada. Okay, great. Not fantastic. He said that another form, I had filled out some other form that went to the state of Nevada's Work Industrial Commission or something along those lines. And so they're the ones that are going to be handling everything. But I haven't heard from them, and I don't really know what's going on. So I tried reaching back to my adjuster for my workers' comp to say, what do I do? And I can't get a hold of her. Nothing. So in the meantime, if this, obviously everything should get approved, but at this point, no paperwork has been completed to get back to the insurance company. So as of right now, I don't have an actual valid workers' comp claim. So that's a concern, and that form she sent me said it had to be completed and submitted and all that stuff within 3 days of the injury. So I'm concerned about that, and the fact that I can't get a hold of her. I've called her every day. I've been actually trying to get a hold of her anyway for other stuff. Been trying to reach her since last week. Been calling her every day. Been emailing her. Today I reached out to her supervisor, who I had to leave a message for her supervisor. So this is not going great here. In the meantime, the doctor I'm seeing is at an urgent care. It's not like I can make it back to my regular doctor who's actually in South Carolina. And even getting home at this point, that's a long drive, and they do want me to keep coming back here. And I have been told that, for workers' comp, you got to do what the doctors are telling you to do. So they're telling me to come back. I'm coming back. And, at least I do have a place to stay out here, which is fine. It's actually works out better anyway. And I don't really have a doctor in Nevada anyway. So, where was I going on this? So anyways, so I'm, racking up bills at an urgent care, which are more expensive than a doctor's visit, I would imagine. Now, they haven't talked to me about the bills yet, but they have said, if workers' comp doesn't work out, then I'm responsible for the bill. I don't think that's going to happen. So that's all fine. I'm sure one way or the other, this will get taken care of and approved. Even if I've got to go through an attorney, I'll figure something out to get that approved and make sure I'm not paying for all this stuff. I've got workers' comp insurance for a reason. But in the meantime, since there's no workers' comp claim, there's no income coming in. And that part sucks because, I still have to pay for insurance on the truck. Still have to pay for all the, permits and all the typical fees that you got to pay. The fixed costs that you got to pay, to Landstar, because you just have to, unless you cancel the lease, which I've been told if it's going to be, months and months, I can cancel the lease and then come back on. And they said if it's not going to be that many months, then don't worry about it. But I've got my other bills as well, so yeah, I do have money in savings, but that's gonna go pretty quick. Anyway, so this is where I know I've done live recordings before and everything as well, and I know you guys are all there wanting to help out, or some of you guys are wanting to help out. So look, here's the thing. Somebody suggested set up a GoFundMe, and I was like, oh yeah, but they take out a big chunk of the money. And so I've got another idea. If you would like to help me, again, don't feel obligated, please, but if you would like to help out, I have a way you can do that. And it's pretty easy. head over to jjthetrucker.com, and you know, you'll see all my merch there. It'll take you right to my spread shop, which has all my JJ the Trucker merch. Buying JJ the Trucker merch definitely helps as it is, but the stickers in particular, I went ahead and set the price to $20 for a sticker. That's obviously a ridiculously high price for like a 4" by 4" sticker. It's a pretty cool sticker, and you can get any of the stickers for $20. And just about all of that ends up coming to me. So that would help out. I do have a special sticker there with my dragon logo and everything, you know, the shield logo, and it says I helped out JJ the Trucker. It's a pretty cool sticker. I just created it just for this. So if you would like to help me out, that would be the best way. Is, again, go to jjthetrucker.com. And it should be, click on the Get Merch button, and it should be one of the first things you see. It's you know, any of the stickers, you know, again, $20, and just about all that comes to me. That would really help me out, just to get me by for a little bit, you know, until we can figure out what's going on with getting workers' comp to start paying me. So I'd appreciate that. All right, guys, thank you for all your comments, by the way. Lots of support in the comments from the last video. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Grandma's doing well. For all those who've been asking about Grandma, and a lot of you guys are, thank you again for that. She's doing all right. You know, I've told her about what's going on, but, you know, 5 minutes later, you know, she goes, so how are you doing? You know, that's what dementia will do to you, and that's all right. But health-wise, she's, other than the dementia, she's doing okay. I'm bummed that you know, I was hoping to, you know, come here to Arizona and then pick up another load going back to Cali to come and see her, but you know, so I'm bummed I'm missing her. But I still do talk to her on the phone a few times a week. So, and she's doing all right. So thank you guys for your love and support there. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thanks again for everything. Thanks for your support. I appreciate it. I've received a lot of good suggestions, which I talked to the doctor about. So that's why he's given me that referral to the orthopedic doctor. But again, that's kind of contingent upon the approval, so we'll see what happens. Cross your fingers, wish me luck on that one. All right, guys, thank you very much. I'll wrap it up here. Have a good one. And again, jjthetrucker.com. See you guys. Bye.